And if I'm being straight with you, I genuinely believe the Go was created to shut barbers the fuck up talking about these
The following program, Barber News with Toad, features a highly opinionated, overly caffeinated, and deeply sarcastic amphibian discussing all things barber-related. Toad is not a licensed barber, doctor, historian, or even a reliable source of information. He's a toad. All opinions expressed in this show are Toad's alone, and should absolutely not be taken as fact, unless you enjoy being misinformed by a creature that spends most of his life sitting in a swamp. If you're unsure about anything he says, please comment, fact-check, or consult an actual human barber before making any drastic hair or life choices. Toad's advice has resulted in questionable haircuts, unnecessary life advice, and relationship facts. You have been warned. Viewer discretion is advised. Now sit back, relax, and prepare for the most totally ridiculous barber news you've ever seen.
I usually check the comments, and from there I can tell exactly what you barbers want the most. Will it be the red mini, the black, or the gray? Last week I said I'd give it a week, and by then we'd know which one would sell the fastest and which one had the most demand. Normally that's easy to track. I can see it in the comments, in the DMs, in the questions. The more questions I get about a particular product, the more I know that's the one everyone's chasing. But with the mini play, it's impossible to tell. I can't even give you an answer. You barbers are split right down the middle on this one, and that's rare. So don't worry, everyone will get one. But here's where it gets interesting. At first, I thought the red would sell the most. It's been requested over and over again, people are obsessed with it. Then I stopped and thought, wait a second, that PlayStation Gray is so clean, so different, it's probably going to surprise everyone. And then I remind myself, a lot of barbers just love that classic all-black look. It's timeless. It always wins. So truthfully, I believe all three will sell out on the 23rd of October. Every single one of them. I just don't know which one's going to vanish first. So let's make this simple. If we can make one big push here, I want to count it myself. Out of the three colors I mentioned, red, gray, or black, which one would you pick if you had the choice? Comment it, say it, shout it, whatever you have to do. Because trust me, this helps me more than you think. And I appreciate every single one of you for taking the time to do it. It goes a long way. What's crazy is we all knew the mini play was being made a long time ago, even back when the Go was first announced. And if I'm being straight with you, I genuinely believe the Go was created to shut barbers the fuck up talking about these vector motors. Because that's all Scamma uses. That's literally their whole selling point. They act like a motor type is going to change the world, when in reality, it's the reason half their shit breaks down. And look, when TPOB had the Goblin Clipper, that was the same factory. I'm not joking. Some goblins even got sent out as instincts. That's how sloppy they were. The bald clown in that factory was too busy counting his fucking money to realize what he was doing. That's why so many of those clippers blew up. Batteries melting, motors frying, complete disasters. That's what happens when greed runs a brand. Luckily, it never happened to a goblin, but that's why the Go was made. To prove that you don't need a cheap, unreliable vector motor to create high RPM, real cutting power, and solid performance. You just need a brand that gives a fuck. A brand built by barbers for barbers. That's TPOB. And that's the difference between us and Scamma. We actually care about what ends up in a barber's hand, not what ends up in the factory owner's pocket. But even when the Go Clipper dropped, my comments were still flooded with mini-play questions. Did that concern me? Yeah, a little. Was I worried barbers wouldn't care about anything else but the mini-play? Honestly, yeah. Because I could see it. The ones who've been asking for it for a year now, you're still holding out, waiting. And then there's the other type of barber, the one who doesn't give a fuck what's next. They just want to try everything. They want every drop, every release, every upgrade. And honestly, that's fine too. Because for both kinds of barbers, the ones who waited and the ones who want it all, the mini play is ready. It's going on sale on the 23rd of October, shipping directly from America. No wait times, no confusion, no middlemen. Everything's coming together perfectly. TPOB is running its own game now. And everyone else is about to get left behind. So, of course you all keep asking me, where the fuck are our Go Clippers? The ones from the second pre-sale? I get it. You all saw the first pre-sale. Everyone got their clippers, no problems, no delays, everything shipped exactly how it should have. But now you're wondering, where's mine? I spoke directly with TPOB yesterday, and here's what he told me. Next week, barbers should start getting their Go clippers. That's confirmed. Now listen, this is a pre-sale for a brand new product. It takes time to build, package, and ship everything properly, especially when you're moving thousands of clippers at once. This isn't a shelf item sitting around waiting to be sent. It's a fresh drop being built and shipped directly for the barbers who pre-ordered. So relax. Nobody's out to get you. Nobody's holding your money or playing games. If you're stressing, just look back at the first drop. Every single order got delivered. That's how TPOB works. Every time. So if you've got a Go clipper coming, you're in that same process right now. And if you missed it, you missed it. They're already completely sold out. But here's what I can tell you. I managed to get a sneak peek of what's coming next year. The new Go clippers, fresh colors, updated finishes, the whole look tightened up. Personally, I think the white one's going to steal the show, but I want to hear from you. What color do you want to see first? Either way, everything's running smooth. The Go is on the move, sold out again, and TPOB's about to raise the bar all over. So I wanted to ask you something about blades. Not just TPOB blades, but all of them. As most of you already know, the Go clipper can take nearly any blade you throw on it. So I'm curious, have you tried anything else on it? And how did it cut? I've been seeing a lot of you post on Facebook and Instagram saying the Architect blade hits best with the Go. And honestly, I can see why. That pairing just works. Smooth, fast, powerful. But I've also seen some of you throw that same blade on the Play and say it's unreal, then others mixing it up and adding the chunk. I've seen so many of you testing combos, tweaking setups, doing your own thing, and I think that's fucking cool. That's what barbering should be about. So let me know in the comments what you're running blade-wise. What's your setup right now? Because there's no one-size-fits-all. Everyone has their own feel for what hits best. Now, about the mini Play, it's going to drop with the chunk blade already on it. But remember, it's still a Play clipper, so you'll be able to swap back to the original blade if that's what you prefer. That flexibility is what makes TPOB gear so different. It's built to be yours, not just what someone tells you to use. I'm excited to hear everyone's opinions once it drops. And trust me, I'll be watching the feedback closely. Don't forget the date, the 23rd of October. It's coming fast, but don't worry, I'll be here to remind you all. It's literally what I do. It's not like I've got a life outside of Barber news anyway. Barbers, enjoy your weekend. Seriously, I hope you get some nice, hot single or married mom's numbers, whatever works for you. I hope you stack up the tips, get paid, and have a laugh doing it. And while you're at it, uppercut that like button, headbutt that subscribe, and drop a comment down below. You know the drill. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. Make sure you message me. Loads of you already have, and you're being added into the Toad group. So if you haven't yet, get on it. Alright, barbers, I'm out. Peace.
Play, 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 it doesn't blow. Up, up, up like the star crab. Sounds beautiful. Shut, shut up so you can hear the play, play, play. It doesn't blow. Up, up,